Happy 4th of July, fashion besties. It's Friday. It is Friday, and I don't think I've ever gotten to report on an episode more timely than my top swimsuit picks and trends for 2025. On Friday, the actual 4th of July. OMG, happy birthday, America, and to everyone who is hanging out in a bathing suit right now. We are actually on vacay in Paris right now and Amsterdam. We go away every year for Jonathan's birthday. And this year, this is where we have landed. Now, in addition, I am wig free. This is my non-wig debut. So I'm getting more and more comfortable as the days go on. I stopped wearing my wig to the gym. I'm letting little by little more people see me. So if you're watching the video, you can see my non-wig debut. But anyway, back to Jonathan's birthday. I will be reporting on Parisian and Dutch fashion trends the following week. So just know I'm going to bring you all the fashion tea from Europe. So you don't have to worry about that. How timely and grateful I am for this episode. It's either the luck of the universe, the calendar, the swimsuit gods, as I have reported on this subject really for the past few years. But this one just rings a little different because it is the actual 4th of July. In addition to, because now maybe I'm in my 50s and I'm more confident about what I'm wearing the older I get, but I just absolutely love bathing suit season. I just love it. And I want you to love it too. I want you to love it. Now, before you get mad at me, as most people hate, despise, and loathe wearing a bathing suit, just know that this is an easy way for you to feel like the goddess that you are walking around in your fly bathing suit, whether it's at a pool, someone else's pool, the beach, or maybe some less than classy water park. Who knows? Whatever the case may be, you're going to be totally hotter than everybody else. Okay. And when my niece and nephew were little, my sister used to say, "You want to feel good about yourself in a bathing suit? Go to a water park." Now, what we're really loving about bathing suit season is that they are reading more as wardrobe pieces to me more than they really ever have before. It's a bit more kosher to wear them as like a bodysuit or a top underneath a jacket, with jeans or with shorts or even, a maxi skirt on top. I have all the top picks that I'm going to go get into in just a minute. But in the meantime, I want to make sure that you are caught up on all of the episodes that I have to offer because maybe you're not. And if you're not, I want to clue you in so you're all caught up. Okay. Last week, we talked about style inspiration for a post career lifestyle because I don't love the word retirement, which I realized more often than not, more and more people are talking about that. Just like your family planning years, it's not unusual for people to family plan for this chapter in their lives. Maybe you want to spend more time with family or with grandkids, or maybe you're going to do something completely different than your earlier career years that you didn't do before. Either way, I hope that you listen to that episode because I had lots of good information and always, I want to give you permission to shop for new clothes. I mean, duh. Okay. Because let's just say, for example, what if you dressed up for 20, 30 years and now you don't have to dress up? So, what are you going to do with all those clothes? How are you going to get rid of them? How do you know what to keep? And how do you know what to salvage and what to give away? And with the clothes that you do keep, how do you wear them in a different way? How do you decide what's worth giving away. That's why you have to go back and listen to that episode, which was episode and is episode 254. The point is to rethink and evolve your style for the person you are today. That would be right now. And I want you to use what you have, if at all possible. Now, if you thought that episode was helpful, please let me know or give me a thumbs up or a like on Instagram because every little bit counts. Just saying. So, diving into 2025, swimwear trends are evolving to encompass both style and functionality. Heavy on the style this season, more than in the past to me. The market continues to cater to diverse body types and preferences, or maybe just my phone knows me too well and it keeps serving me ads. But there's a lot of competition out there to win customers over if you are in the market for a new bathing suit. Just know this. Yes, there is a lot to choose from, and it absolutely can be super annoying and overwhelming. However, don't worry. There is absolutely a bathing suit out there for you. And remember, a great bathing suit is really more than just a piece of clothing. It is an investment in your comfort and self-assurance. You should be wearing bathing suits for several seasons. That's why it is an investment. Take your time to explore the following trends and find your perfect fit for your lifestyle, activities, and whatever preferences you have, whether you like to run around with your kids or you like to lounge at the pool or you do water sports, so forth and so on. But just like undergarments, this is a product that has more measurements and specifications that can get all the way down to the 16th of an inch. The better the fit, the more likely you'll shop with that specific brand. And now you have been captured as a customer. Specified measurements in the areas that you need for your body type are going to be the first thing that you look for when you're buying a bathing suit. And all we want to do is for someone to get it right so we feel seen in the industry. Whether you're big up top, in the middle, the bottom, or all three, especially if you have body issues, it is a very tough sell for anyone. Just know that. Customers expect and demand a bathing suit that works in all the right places for a good price because, let's be honest, it's just not that much fabric. And that's what I expect for sure when I buy a bathing suit, and that's what I want you to expect when purchasing. For example, so for people that are really, really tall, the struggle is real because they have a very long torso. Now, that's a feature you can shop for, obviously, but like breast support, you can get very minimal to no support all the way up to an actual bra or very close to it inside of your bathing suit, in addition to, wider straps, depending on how much support you need. You can also make sure that there is a lining inside your bathing suit so the fabric is not see-through when it's wet. That's a big one. Another pain point that women have is when someone who happens to be two different sizes on the top and on the bottom, okay, holding my hand up over here, that is my problem. My butt and my legs are bigger than my top, which means I have to get two different sizes if I wear a two-piece. Rude. Well, what if I want to wear a one-piece? I have to size up so it can fit my bottom half and then get it taken in on the top. Or just get as close as I possibly can to the size that I need and make adjustments or alterations, just like clothing. Whether you're in a bathing suit all summer, or if you just wear a bathing suit every now and again or every couple of years, all of this, it still applies, okay? And it applies to you. I'm talking to you. And I want you to know that yes, you can. Yes, you can. You too can wear a bathing suit and feel confident no matter what your weight and no matter what your size, because in the words of Ashley Graham, great style has no size. It's really no different than shopping for clothes, and here's why. You should look for a style that can carry you through a few seasons. We said that before, and that's gonna be in style for a while. A bathing suit should support and hold you up and in. Your boobs should be on the inside frame of your body, not out here, not hanging down, not past your armpits, not out to the side. That's what it's for, to hold you up and in together with no mono boob. Okay. We don't want a mono boob. The technology, the support, and the strength of the fabric should be what you're paying for. So let's reevaluate what to look for when buying a bathing suit. Now, when you're shopping, you should be looking for the following garment details: the thickness of the fabric, the structure of the fabric, does it offer support, and how much? How's the bounce back factor? Meaning, if you stretch it, does it hold its shape when you stretch it and let it go? Check the stitching and the garment details, such as the seams, the fabric extras, like you could get SPF protection or quick drying components. Chlorine resistant materials are something new that I've never heard of. Ideal for frequent swimmers if you like to swim in the pool or in the ocean. Anti-transparency linings, we just talked about that. That ensures that the suit remains opaque when it's wet. Now remember, you are buying for function as well as you are for style. You can have both. And don't hide behind a bathing suit that is so safe that you've been wearing the same style for years and years that it ages you like 10 years. Don't do that. And also, don't get something so skimpy that you're going to feel very self-conscious in it, or it skews a little too young. I'm really talking to myself because I do have a couple bathing suits that are a little too young for me. Some questions to ask yourself. Is this going to be a style that's going to carry me through if I, gain or lose or fluctuate, between now and next summer? I don't know about your weight, but mine certainly does fluctuate. And I can usually wear my bathing suits season to season, but sometimes I can't. Or maybe I've worn them to death, or they're like dogged out or stretched out, or maybe I've washed them too much and I need to let them go. And maybe they've shrunk a little bit. I try not to dry my bathing suits, but if I do get one in the dryer by mistake, it can shrink. Is this something that gives me the support I need in all the right places? Can I walk around comfortably in this without, pulling it or tugging it? Or does it pinch me? Or is it stretching back? Pulling it back in place. Does it ride up when I'm walking? Does it have enough coverage, like in the crotch area? Is it wide enough? That's a big problem because a lot of the crotches are really skinny. So that is definitely a problem for some people that I have heard of with the feedback that I've gotten. Does it have enough coverage in the back? Is this too safe? Is it matronly? Can I be active or perform sports, water sports, play with my kids, my grandkids comfortably? If you can even answer half of these questions with a yes, I think you're doing pretty good. One-piece swimsuits remain a favorite across the board for most people, regardless of size and age. Also in this category is a monokini. That's a bikini that is connected down the middle to make it a one piece. The swim dress and the swim romper, which I just found out about recently, these designs feature flattering silhouettes with functional elements that cater to different needs. Again, don't be afraid if you're in the tall girl club to look for a bathing suit in long, which has been around for a while, but I would think most people would not really know that they can shop for that or have that as an option. Did you know there is a product called adaptive swimwear? These are designs with magnetic closures and easy access features ideal for individuals with disabilities. If you are someone you know is in the market for a style like this, try Patty and Ricky. Very cute bathing suits for people with disabilities and or not, and that enable people to get dressed pretty easily. The prices are a bit higher, but they really have cute styles and they look great on the models. Highly, highly recommend this website. And they also have clothes, they have jewelry, they have swag, they have all kinds of stuff. I'd never seen that designer before, and they had all kinds of things, especially bathing suits that are catered to the disability community. Now, where to shop? Janssen is a swimwear company that has been around since 1910 and is still killing the swimwear game today. They have a rich history of creating wool bathing suits on their own knitting machines, and today they boast hundreds of styles at very, very reasonable prices. Now, I was quite impressed with their diverse inventory, fit, and finder selection, and especially their UVA protectant swimwear. Was really loving that category. Lucky for you, some examples are going to be on your Pinterest board for the week. The link will be in the show notes. Now, they have a sister company called Cosita Linda, which looked younger and a little bit more fashion forward, and I really liked some of their styles as well. On the higher price side, we have Carla Coletto, who came recommended to me. Now, the bathing suits are very expensive, however, have more interesting styles and details to choose from. They are also made in the USA. We love that, which of course means higher pricing, unfortunately. Now, they're headquartered in Virginia and have some really gorgeous, fashion forward, updated, trendy styles. I will certainly be checking them out myself. I also recently found out a company called Left on Friday. They are very popular and have been trending for quite a while. They were also written up in The Strategist, which is a big deal. Tons of styles focusing on high-waisted two-piece bathing suits. So please give them a try. They have a little something for everyone. They carry what they call big boob tops in addition to swim shirts and sun protection fabric. They also specialize in active suits, which I love, like for people who play volleyball, surf, and athletic activities for out in the sun. They most of the time it's like a one piece and it might have a zipper that goes up the front. Monday Swimwear, another brand I'm just learning about, their sizes include petite, small, large, voluptuous, and very voluptuous, and very, very voluptuous. This is a very sexy swimwear company that has coordinating pieces like sarongs and cover-ups to go with your suit to create like a full outfit. Loving this journey for us. If you are larger in the chest and need more support, try a built-in bra so you can be active on the beach or in the pool. Now, don't shy away from a cutout or a mesh panel, because what they do is they actually bring your waist in and can make you look longer and leaner. It's like an optical illusion. Prints are everywhere. Stripes and vibrant patterns that are trending for sure, like tropical florals and geometric designs. Check those out if you're interested in something like that. Bannon Hot, I just read about that. As soon as I was thinking I had no business looking at this website, I went to their one pieces and they have very unique styles. It does skew pretty young, but they have very unusual, gorgeous, gorgeous swimwear in addition to clothing. This is definitely on the higher priced end, but it's worth a shot. Their styling is just gorgeous. Get ready to spend a few $100s if you're going to go there. And not for nothing, the cheeks hanging out, that seems to be a thing right now. Like, I have seen this more often than not. I guess it's acceptable. I'm telling, full on thongs to Brazilian cuts to not that much fabric in the back at a regular pool with kids running around. So that is on trend. And that's what a lot of young moms are wearing. But in bikini news, the swim short, of course, is making a comeback from 15 to 20 years ago as high waisted bottoms are all the rage right now. Just like a pant, the high waisted bikini bottoms are the miracle solution for the midsection while emphasizing the waistline. Love that. Patbo, killing it in the swimwear game. They have full coverage and Gorgina fabrics. Gorgina. You'll find the ruffled cap sleeve straps, beautiful hardware on their belts, and ruffles around the leg openings. Never seen that before. Adorable. Love, love, love. This is a higher price point as well, with the most unusual out of the box designs. Now, this is one of my absolute favorite lines this season for sure. So any one of these suits could double as a top for sure. They even have a long sleeve bathing suit, which we talked about last year, if coverage from the sun is something that's important to you. But don't worry, all of these styles are going to be on your Pinterest board. Miracle Suit. Miracle Suit has and always will be one of my number one go-tos for me, myself, and my clients. They have really gorgeous styles that have all the garment details and the prints, the abstract prints to bring your waist in to make you look and feel supported in all the right places. Now, their designers have really done it right with drawing attention that give you a more proportionate look. I love them. Their prices are high, but it's worth it if you are sure that you're going to be in a bathing suit for most of the summer. And honestly, just like everything else, you cannot skimp on this. You really get what you pay for. So check out Miracle Suit. I also have two bathing suits from designer Norma Kamali, which I love, 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 love. Super surprised they fit me. Shocked. But they do, and it's called an illusion bathing suit where part of it's mesh and it is very sexy. I have a bikini and the one piece. It's one of my favorites. I also love Staud. Staud, who knew that? I didn't know they did swimwear. Well, they do. They have a total 1970s vibe, but great styles from pieces that are one pieces to tankinis to ones with square cutouts at the waist. Loving that one for sure. It might end up in my cart. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. Last but not least are our friends at Swimsuits for All, where you can never, ever go wrong. There is something for everyone, and most of my bathing suits right now are from Swimsuits for All. And I love mixing and matching the tops and the bottoms, which of course allow you to create different looks. And it doesn't have to be so matchy. They go from a size 4 to a size 44, which is incredible. This is definitely the most affordable brand because they have the most styles to choose from. And there are so many more. I could go on forever and ever. There's Andy Swim. I heard are great. I haven't tried them yet. Somersault. Would love to try a style from there. And most designers have bathing suits like Trina Turk or whoever else has designer bathing suits like Staud. So that's a designer too. So anyway, most big designers, Norma Kamali, all those people, they have bathing suits. So don't forget to check it out. Okay. But here's what not to do. Please don't go to a big box store, get something off the rack and find one for cheap or on sale. In order to get what you want, you do have to splurge on something that does make you feel good, and that is going to give you the support that you need. This is not something to skimp on, okay? So if you're in doubt, size up, and don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone. Just know if you're ordering online, you have to go a size up. You never know how it's going to fit, and order a couple sizes so that way you only have to send one thing back. I want to give a shout out to Catherine this week. She wrote in as she's getting terrible catalogs in the mail and getting very tempted by it. I told her, just don't do it. Don't do it. I really hope that you guys will hit that subscribe button below. Make sure you follow us every single week to see what we're up to and what we're doing. And we are so happy to have you and host you on our YouTube channel. And please know, we're only getting more views, more engagement, more subjects for you. I'm answering your questions. So make sure you write into me, Holly at Fashion Crimes Podcast, to let me know what you need to know. I'm here for you. And I want to thank everybody for supporting me for my non-wig debut. I know Amy's watching this right now. She's probably freaking out screaming. But, I'm getting to a point where it's all good. I love my wigs. I'm still going to wear my wigs. Okay. In fact, I had somebody, I think Mary wrote in. Thank you. Shout out to Mary. She wanted me to help someone else get a wig, and she sent her my wig episode. So sweet. Thank you so much for listening this week. If you want me to cover a topic for you, write me and let me know. I will be absolutely taking requests, and I hope you guys will check us out on Apple Podcasts and continue to support us here on YouTube. My name is Holly Cates. I am the hostess with the mostest, and of course, the only Holly you need to know. Y'all have a fabulous, fabulous July 4th. We will catch you next week on the flip. Bye.